How's it going, YouTube? It's Jitch here. I just finished my Hut Champs games. They went really well, so I'm excited to show you guys where we ended up at. I don't want to waste too much time on an intro, so we're going to hop right into the gameplay. But first, real quick, if you guys enjoy this video, please leave a like. It really helps me out. And also maybe consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. But all right, now to the gameplay. Game one, we're a little bit rusty. We haven't played in a while, but right now we have the first 4 shots of the game. Nothing's dropping for us yet. I missed a check on Madonna here, and it bites me in the butt. He gets the first goal on his first shot. Get a nice hit with McDavid. Defender's down, so I pass it up to him. Get a nice little deke here. Pass it to Cirelli. I still can't beat this goalie. Dying seconds of the first period. We get some pressure. I get the puck from him. Get a nice look here, and I miss the net. Wide open, I just miss it. In the second period, I get a 1P, and Big Tipper activates with Ovechkin, get the first goal. Taking it in with Ovi, I get a nice shot here, and I just score an ugly one. I don't really know what happened there, but they gave it to me. I'm in my D zone, holding the puck for too long. I tend to do that. It's bad. I get lit up. Madonna with the 1T, Kyrou tips it. We're tied 2-2. 2 goals on the first 3 shots faced from my goalie. Not good, but I grab the puck in the corner, snipe it with Ovi, and I hit the too hot Selly. Opening face off of the third period, we win it back, pass it up to Ovechkin, and I just let that schneip fly. He has all 4 of my goals. Late in the third, he's able to get a goal, brings him within 1, but less than a minute left, I get a D-to-D 1-2. This game's over, it's 5-3, and we're taking game 1. Game 2, I'm skating around in the O-zone with Brady Tkachuk. I'm able to get the first goal of the game. Get the puck in the corner, pass it out to Ovi, and he just lets it fly. Absolutely love this card. Right off the face-off after that goal, I take it with Kucherov. I'm able to sneak one in there, short side. Taking it in with Ovi. I don't know how I get this deke to go through. And I see McDavidson back post, find him, quick goal. We're up 4-0. Second period, I bulldoze that guy with Seabrook. Guerin has no stamina, but I'm able to get the 5th goal, and we end up winning this game 5-2. Game 3, about 8 minutes into the first period, get a break with Quinn Hughes. Nice little deke to score, and this guy rage quits right away after 1 goal. So game 3 was a quick dub. Off to a good start. Heading into game 4, we're 3-0. I see Cirelli trailing, pass it to him. I'm able to get a nice snipe there. This guy gives me a 5-on-3. I really want to get a goal from Ovi's office, so I set him up there for the 1T, and I get it to go. Felt really good. Off the face-off, he's able to get a goal on me, and he decides to be a little toxic and celebrate right over my goalie. I did not love that, so get a D-to-D 1T there. I remember to go celebrate right on his goalie, and I guess I must have pissed him off because right off the next face-off, he decides he's quitting. Game 5, first shot of the game with Ekholm. I'm able to get a nice goal there. Get it back to the point. 1T greened with Seabrook. We're up 2-0. Get a nice hit with Ovechkin, getting the pressure on there, the forecheck working. Able to get a goal with McDavid. Taking it down with Kucherov. Nice little deke. Almost get a nice goal to go. Not quite. Then this is where it gets a little ugly. I go for the flying poke. Ovechkin gets one. Scores a 5-hole, and the guy makes me watch the whole replay, so that was nice of him. Anyways, that kind of pissed me off, so I get another goal with Kucherov, Rantanen, and I'm just bringing it. Ekholm gets a second, and in the end, I get one with Larkin there. We end up winning this game 8-2. Not close at all. Off to a 5-0 start. That's pretty good. We want to keep it going. First shot of the game with Cale Makar. I'm able to get it to go. We're on the power play. I'm taking the puck down with Larkin. Get a nice shot. Goalie falls on his ass. I get it back to the point. We're able to get one there. And off the very next face-off, take the puck down with McDavid. 1T with Cirelli. This guy decides he's quitting, which I totally understand. Game 7, I'm able to get a real lucky bounce there off Owen Power skate. Springs McDavid on a breakaway. We get the first goal of the game. Make a real bad pass in the second period. He gets a breakaway, and weird little fluky goal there goes in. Later in the second, taking down Brady Tkachuk. I'm able to snipe one top left. And a little bit later, I use his own player as a screen and pick that top left corner again. Got the puck in my own zone. I give it to Kachuk, and I just hold the puck for too long. I get hit. He's got a guy wide open in the slot, and that was just a bad goal. I'm able to sustain some good pressure in his O zone in this third period here at the end. Get a good shot with McDavid. It goes, and we end up taking this one 4-2. Game 8, I'm taking it down with Kucherov. I have no stamina. Try to get it back to the point. Gets blocked. I somehow get the puck with Kucherov. I'm able to bury that in close. It's getting out of his O zone. I go for a stick lift here. He keeps the puck anyways, and I just make a bad play there. I try to poke check a pass. He gets a goal. It's tied. I get a penalty here. 3 seconds into the power play, and he snipes one on me. He's up 2-1. Got the puck in the O zone. I'm able to get a nice 1-2 there. It hits McKinnon in the butt, I think, and goes in. We have a tie game. A little later in the second period, I get the pass, take it with Kucherov down, do a slight little L2 there, and I'm able to get a nice backhand to go. I see he wants that green 1-2, so I just sit there and bait him, get the breakaway. I'm able to score it, and I celebrate right in his crease. He made me watch his whole second goal replay, so I got a little bit toxic there. I get a wraparound to go here. We're up 5-2. And then at the end, I'm able to get a 6th goal with Mikko Rantanen. And we end up taking this one 6-2. 8-0 start is pretty good. We want to keep it rolling. Sadly, this guy gets a nice tip in front. He gets the first goal of this game. Brings it down. Nice backhand for him. He's up 2-0. I get a nice poke there on it. Get a breakaway with McDavid. Able to get a little backhand to go. Try to poke it. He just gets it back, and I don't know how I missed the second poke, but he's up 3-1 on me. Try to set up a 1-T here. You see the icon is A for my defenseman. I don't know how, but the icon goes away. I'm still holding pass, so I think it's going to go. I do a reverse hit to nobody. Just give Mike Modano a breakaway. I don't know what my goalie's doing, but he's putting his glove inside the net, so 4-1, we're losing. I'm a little nervous here. Able to get a garbage goal to go in somehow, but Brady Tkachuk, he's so good for me. Get more pressure in there. Get a nice poke with Brady Tkachuk. Pull this forehand. We're only down by 1 now. It's the third period. Right after the face-off, we get one to tie it. 3 minutes left. If I win this face-off, we get full pressure. We're able to steal it from him. Get a goal. Now we have a 1-goal lead. And right after we scored that goal, we bring it down. I see Larkin there, 1-T, and that was enough for him. He decides to quit. We win this 6-4. Felt like we really outplayed this guy, so the fact that it was so close was kind of crazy, but GG's. Going into game 10, we're still undefeated. Taking it in with Sundin. For some reason, he just gives me the center of the ice there, and I'm able to score backhand with Sundin. Later on in that period, puck just starts bouncing around everywhere. Get it with Cirelli. I'm able to bring it forehand. Goalie goes to play the puck. I'm able to poke it away from him. And I'm looking for my teammate up top. Can't find any good pass lanes, so I just shoot it. Luckily, it goes in. And that's it for this guy. He decides he's quitting. Game 11, still undefeated. Feeling pretty good. Try to take away his D-to-D 1-T. He ends up getting another 1-T to go. He gets the first goal. It's 1-0. Later in the first, I get a good poke check right there to spring Sundin. And I get a goal here. I don't know how it wasn't goaltender interference. Sundin was smoking their goalie, but he ends up getting it back to his point. He gets the lead 2-1. Right off the next face-off, I'm able to get a nice little hit off there. Steal the puck from him. Took it down with Tkachuk, but found Guerin there. We have a tie game 2-2. Second period, again with Tkachuk. He's been really good for me so far. Find Ekholm at the point, take the lead 3-2. And in the third period, it's 3-2. Find McDavid backdoor, take a 2-goal lead, but he comes right back down with Werenski. Gets one to go in, a little fluky, pops over his blocker, but it's a 1-goal game, third period, and floodgates open. His goalie falls on his ass. I take advantage. 5-3, find a 1-T there, get a 3-goal lead. Later on, I do a reverse hit. Puck goes right to McDavid. Find Larkin there. Put a backhand to go. And very end of the game with Tkachuk, I get one more. We end up winning this game 8-3. We're off to an 11-0 start. We end up getting matched up against this guy named Womack. I've seen him on top 100 a lot, and he was just a really good opponent. He ends up getting the first goal there on a breakaway. Follows it up with a one-timer. I try my hardest to bring it back here. Brady Tkachuk, I'm doing a little dancing, able to get a snipe to go. Bring it within one. In third period, he's on the power play. Just running a little cycle down there low on me. Gets the rebound, buries it with Ovechkin. It's 3-1 in the third period. And that's how most of the game went, is him skating circles. I couldn't catch him, get impatient, pass the puck right to him. It's 4-1 at this point, and our undefeated streak is over. We end up losing this game 5-2. Game 13, trying to get our get back. I take it down with Stamkos, see everybody's on the right side, go for a rebound play and get it. We're up 1-0. Later on in this first period, he hits me, takes it to the point of Tkachuk, and just beats my goalie clean with a slap shot. Pretty crazy. Bill Guerin sacrifices the body to make a play, bury it with Zetterberg. Later in the second, right off the very next faceoff, actually, take it down with Ovechkin. I'm able to snipe it, top shelf. This card is unbelievable. Up 3-1, still in the second period. Get it back to the point. That shot also goes in. And it feels like almost everything's going in. Tries to make a pass. I don't know what happens. Goes for a poke and misses it. Able to get another one with Tkachuk. And that ends this game. He ends up rage quitting. Game 14, we're 12-1, and we match up against the same guy who already beat us. So I knew this was going to be a tough one. He starts off the scoring there with a nice cross crease. But later on in the first, I find Tkachuk. I'm able to sneak that in. Tie game 1-1. Still the first period. Try to get a shot off there. My own player blocks it. Luckily, I'm able to grab it, make it snappy, gets me that second goal, and we get a lead on him. But at the end of the first period, he just wouldn't let me keep that lead. There's a nice little backhand there. We're tied 2-2. The whole second period, no goals scored. But off the opening draw in the third period, disaster strikes. I win it back, but I lose the puck there. Brings it in, finds Ovechkin, 1T. Takes the lead, and then the rest of the third period was pretty much spent like this. He'd just control the puck and skate around. I wouldn't call it ragging necessarily, because he was shooting, but it was insane how he just kind of held it and would get all the rebounds. I ended up getting one shot on net this whole third period we played, so ended up losing this 3-2. GG's to this guy. Game 15 ended up being a little later in the day. I had left to celebrate Easter with my family, so happy Easter to anybody who celebrates. But I was feeling a little rusty. This guy scores right off rip, and also I had taken a tripping penalty, so I don't know what I was doing. But I spring McDavid for a breakaway, tie this up 1-1. And later in the first, who else but Brady Tkachuk? He's been so solid for me since I got him. Just dangling around, able to bury one there. Get a nice sauce pass from Cale Makar to McKinnon. I don't really know how that one went in. I think I snuck it 5-hole somehow, but we're up 3-1. I find Strelly at the point. Seabrook tips it. Later on with Fabro, he just brings it down and snipes it on me. I'm not sure what my goalie was doing there, but he just let that one in. It's 2-4 in the third period. Find Kucherov up top for a 1T. Get us a 3-goal lead. Taking the puck down with Brady Tkachuk, get a nice between the legs deke there around his player, cross crease to Bill Guerin, and that pretty much ends this game. It's 2-6 at this point, I believe, but we end up winning 3-7. Game 16, playing on an outdoor rink, which is pretty cool. Right off the opening face-off, I let Ovechkin score on me. Not so cool. He's up 1-0 here. Able to sneak one short side with Kucherov there on me, so 2-0 pretty quick here. Luckily at the end of the first period, I get forced cross crease to Sundin. Make it a 1-goal game. But really early on in the second period, he buries another one on me. 3-1. End of the second period, just pass it back to Bouchard. I tried to get that free thunderclap to activate, but get a slap shot to just go in. And he buries one with Tage Thompson before the second period ends. He has a 2-goal lead on us, 4-2 at the beginning of the third. Get a nice pass to Larkin there, split the D, get a backhand to go. And a little while later, I get a nice pass, spring McDavid on a breakaway, another backhand. We're tied. This one actually ends up going into overtime. We get full pressure here on him, get it back to the point to Makar. He decides to defend the D-to-D 1T, so I just take it in and Heat Seeker top shelf for the win. 14-2 feels pretty good, and After the game, we're ranked 97. We have the most round points out of all the 14 win teams, so just one more win and we should be looking pretty good. Game 17, starting off right, get a little between the legs deke, looking around, see Larkin linger in there, able to get the first goal of the game. That's huge. Not too long after, he gets a D-to-D 1T. Luckily, I make a good save, make a horrible pass right to Sundin, just give him a free goal. We're tied 1-1. Halfway through the second period, D-to-D 1T. It's Green with Seabrook. Get us a 1-goal lead. 2-1 going into the third period. Get a short side snipe with Sorelli. 2-goal lead now. Make a bad pass, but get a lucky break. I think he was trying to switch people. He just passed it right to me. Get it over cross crease to Sundin. Taking it down with Ekholm. I see Ovechkin lingering, able to get a snipe there, and we're up 5-1. This guy decides he's had enough, and we win this game. Yay! Taking a look at where we finished here. Look at that, 1852 round points, and we're ranked 57. It's 12:30 at night. I'm ready for bed. I got work in the morning, so I just called it there. But we are going to take a look and see where we ended up at right now. So jumping over to the game right now, it's currently Tuesday. I haven't checked what rank I finished at, but I'm pretty sure we're still in the top 100 since I finished my game so late. But let's take a look real quick and see how we did. We finished rank 62. That's, I think, my best finish so far. Kind of a bummer I wasn't able to get the games done earlier because I would have loved to play another one, see if I could rank a little bit higher than 62. But after doing Easter with my family and then the Wild played super late, like 8 o'clock at night, didn't get over till 11. I didn't want to stay up any longer than I had to finish the games, and I only needed 3 more. So I'm glad we were able to get into the top 100. I'm going to take a look at this card because I know it's going to be a pretty good one. Matt Duchene's always a good card in this game. Excited to add another top 100 card to my team. Only had a couple of these, sadly. Yeah, I'm looking at the stats. I mean, this card's really good. I do have a lot of coins right now. I'm debating buying my 93 Kirill I've really wanted, but if I decide not to, I'll probably just use this card. This card looks pretty good. But yeah, that'll do it for this week's Hut Champs. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you. I really appreciate you guys watching, and hope you have a good rest of your day.